Hi guys, this is lesson 2 of Mastermind technique. As you all know, I flip Gao Gao with my own technique, and now I want to teach you all how to flip like me. So let's start. Today I want to talk about a type of SNR called QM pattern. I'm going to teach you how it's formed and how do you use it. Okay, so this is the pattern guys. Let me draw it for you. Like this, simple, easy. Okay, so this is the QM pattern. So make sure you remember this, QM. There's another one, same thing but it's inverse. Same thing but it's inverse. So this is for buys, this is for sells, this is for buys. Simple, easy, everyone can use it. This is my own mastermind technique guys. So how do you identify a QM pattern? Easy guys. Here you must have a resistance. Okay, for sells you must have a resistance. Once you have a resistance, you have to see whether is there a breakout of that resistance. And yes, there is a breakout. Once there's a breakout, it forms the head, the apex. That's what you call the top of the entire pattern. Once there's an apex, then you have to check whether gold breaks out of the resistance, break, becomes support here. Does it break? Because usually, if you listen to my last lesson, what gold is supposed to do is this. Okay, look here. Supposed to do this, continue going up, but in here it doesn't do that. It breaks, continue going down all the way, break all the way. Okay, so that is the difference between a RBS and a QM. But let's continue. So after it has broken out of that, this resistance becomes a left shoulder. Left shoulder, let me just LS. Okay, left shoulder. After you have a left shoulder, then you see whether the last support has been broken. If the last support is broken, this forms an entire QM pattern. Okay, now we've understood how to identify a QM pattern. Now, how do you entry? Where do you entry with a QM pattern? Easy guys. First entry point would be at the support, break, become resistance. First entry point. Okay, support, you understand this. Support, break, become resistance. Simple. I've taught you this in the last lesson. I don't want to teach you that much again. Second entry point here at the left shoulder. At the left shoulder, that is the second point you can entry for. Why? Because resistance, break, becomes support, support, break, become resistance. That becomes a left shoulder. The left shoulder now forms a right shoulder. Continuation itself. So that is the second point you can entry, and the third point of entry is at the last resistance formed from the QM pattern, which is here, all the way down. Why? Because it's the last resistance. This entire pattern, there's 3 entry points you take care of, should be aware of. Okay, so that is how you enter. Same thing for buys. I don't think I have to explain much, but I'll just explain the entry points. First entry point at the resistance, break, become support. Entry point 1, entry point 2, left shoulder, right shoulder. Entry point 2, entry point 3, last support here. So simple, easy, and everyone can use it. So now let me show you some examples of this QM pattern. Literally just now I used it to flip my account to I made 20k profit today just from this simple pattern, and it's extremely easy to use. Come, let me show you. What do we have? We have a resistance form. Okay, resistance form. Resistance. And then did it break? Yes, it did. It's very small, but there is a breakout. Okay, once there's a resistance break, it becomes the apex, which is the entry point, apex. Second entry point, here, we have the left shoulder. Okay, now we have 2 entry points here. Now, where's the third entry point? It would be here at the support, break, become resistance. This is a very small example. The reason why I flipped my account. I took my sell here. Okay, so third entry point would be at the SBR. 3 entry points, and instantly I took a sell over here and all the way down. Simple. Like this. Let me draw it out for you. Left shoulder form, break out apex, break the support all the way down, and then flew back up and boom, all the way down. Entry point here, here, and here. And easy, how many pips guys? How many pips? Easy 200 pips done. 150 pips done. Easy. From this one setup, I flipped my account almost to 60%. Simple, easy, and everyone can use it. Okay, now second entry point. And another example, I can show you guys. This is my second entry point for today. Here, you can see on the H1 time frame, we have a left shoulder, or right over here, left shoulder, correct? So, entry point 1, done, left shoulder, apex form, apex here, and then is there a breakout? Yes, there's a breakout over here. Breakout of this support, boom, touch back, boom, all the way down. QM pattern, easy. First entry point, second entry point, here. Easy, guys. It's just that easy. With this setup, I caught around 150 pips, first entry, second entry, and made 20k USD. Just like that, guys. Flip my account, cow. And this is only the second lesson of my mastermind technique. And it's just the basics, guys. It's so easy. There's so much more you didn't learn about storyline, about the other types of SNR. This is only the basics. So make sure you guys stay focused. Make sure you guys learn from me every single day. I will be giving out lessons every single day. So pay attention, and I will see you guys for the next lesson.